In some cases, people may have multiple roles in the reporting of data on the Sendai monitor. For example, someone validating the data may be the same as the person entering the data. Thus, it is important to understand how to change roles on the Sendai Framework Monitor to set up the system, enter, and validate data. The Sendai Framework Monitor system has 4 roles: coordinator, contributor, validator, and observer. The coordinator is in charge of setting up the monitor system, contributors enter data for their assigned indicator, and the validator checks to make sure the required data entry by contributors is correct and approves or validates on the system. Finally, observers are people that have read-only access to reported data and are an optional role on the SFM. See video 2.3 for further details on the different roles. If you are an individual with multiple roles for your national reporting, it is important that you change between these roles on the monitor system where needed, as certain functions are only visible for certain roles. For example, you are a coordinator, contributor, and validator for your country. In order to undertake coordinator functions like adding users, configuring hazards and metadata, or creating national custom indicators, you must first ensure that your role on the monitor is set to coordinator. Click on the arrow on the right-hand panel and select the green button, switch to another role, and select coordinator and apply to get started. Another example is if you have to validate data after you have entered it. If you are ready to validate data, you can only see the validate buttons if your role is set to validator. Use the same button, switch to another role, to change your role to validator and click apply. Once this is done, you can follow these same steps to change your role back to contributor to start entering data again.